Hi, my name's Luke. I spent my last year on placement at Honda. I am now an employability champion in my final year of university working for the employability team. So I'm just here to answer some FAQs, some frequently asked questions about doing a placement. So the first one here is, what do I need to do once I confirm placement role? So you need to let the employability team know. That is through the email somplacements@swansea.ac.uk. They'll also send you an placement confirmation form, so fill that out, get it back to them. It is important to let them know, otherwise you can do your whole placement and that won't count towards your degree. And if you get great marks, as I'll mention later, this can positively impact you. What do you need to do to be eligible to go on a placement year? So you need to have completed the employability module in either your first or second year of study and then pass your second year of university. That's all you need to do, and then you'll be able to go. Are there any minimum requirements for the role? Yeah, it's got to be 40 weeks minimum full-time. So full-time counts as 30 hours or more a week. If it's a full-time role and it's over 40 weeks, then you're good to go. What support will you receive whilst you're on placement? So obviously you're still a student, you can still access all services that you will normally have access to. So wellbeing, experience officers, My Uni Hub, Blackboard, all those kind of things. But also you get your placement coordinator. So this is someone assigned to you that have a few students they're looking after all on their placements. You'll have scheduled monthly calls with them. They'll be able to help you with anything like your assessments, but as well, they're just easily accessible beyond those monthly calls, just any time. If you've got any questions, concerns, that can be professional or just you're individually struggling, and they're there to help you, as it is a daunting process. The deadline to confirm a placement. So there's no, you have to get it done by Easter, anything like that. You can wait right up until the moment you enroll into your third year. You can go all the way through that summer. I've had friends who did that. They secured a placement late on, and or they were on a non-placement situation. They were planning to come back for third year, but they'd already done that module, as I mentioned, the employability module, found something over the summer, and then decided they'd like to do it. So right up until enrolling in third year, that's when you can confirm it. Do you have to stay in the UK? Absolutely not. No, you can do a placement anywhere in the UK or around the world. It's kind of, if you secure it yourself, the employability team will be there to help you. But if you do have any questions about that, go to that SoM placements email and they'll be able to help you out. Do I have to do a placement that is the same as my degree? You can do any placement as long as it falls under sort of the general umbrella of business. It could be marketing if you're not on a marketing pathway, HR if you're not on an HR pathway, or it can be rotational, whatever you want. It's still valuable experience and still definitely worth doing. So utilize the opportunity, and even if it's not something you want to do, it's worth knowing. Obviously don't do something completely different, but it's still always going to be valuable experience. So how will you be assessed? It counts towards your degree. I'll just answer the next question as well, because I think that's how can it affect your degree. You can only be impacted positively. So you'll be assessed, there'll be 2 lots of assessment, one in December and one in May, with logbooks. So logbooks, I think they're monthly now, and you have individual reflections, setting out your plans, all these kind of things that will contribute towards it. Your coordinator will guide you on these in case any assessments change. But yeah, you can only be affected positively. So if you do better than your average grade at the university within your degree so far, your grade will be bumped up, such as myself. It was really useful. But if you have a shocker, it doesn't go well, everything's bad, you do bad in the coursework, it doesn't matter, it doesn't negatively affect your degree, and it gets disregarded. So I think that's gone through both yet. As I said, refer to your placement coordinator and the handbook, and you should be fine. So how do you source accommodation? It's up to you, really. I personally contacted the HR for Honda and just asked if there are any other students that also need to relocate who are also doing a placement, and if so, if they'd be happy for their email to be shared with me and I could contact them. I went about it that way and then just ended up trying to find a student house like anyone else, really. but obviously for the contract term that you'll be working there for. There's also Facebook groups that you can join. The SoM Employability have a Facebook group that can help you with placements and things. I think it is a SoM placement group. So yeah, it's up to you really, but you can speak to your employer, the employability team. They'll all be willing to help. How will the employability team contact me? So your student email will still be running. As I said, you're still a student. So they'll continue to contact you through there. That'll be the main source of contact. But you will have to provide an up-to-date mobile number as well, so they can contact you through that for your calls. And then you can work it out with them. I know my coordinator was really flexible. I said it was better to call me from my work phone because obviously it would be charged and things like that. And they could work with me on that. Tuition fees. So you still do have to pay tuition fees, but they're 20% of your regular fees as you're paying to be registered at the university still, but you're not attending lectures, etc. So yeah, it's 20%. And then how that links into student finance. You're still eligible. It may be slightly different dependent on your situation, your pay. So it is a case-by-case basis, but yeah, still apply as normal. You'll be down. I was down as doing a 4-year degree with my third year, a year in industry, so it was all pretty easy for me. But yeah, they've got loads of people that do placements, and it'll be approached in the right way. So you're still looking for a placement. If you are at this point in the year, do not worry. You can still apply online. There are still placements going. There are still placements that are being advertised to the employability team within the School of Management, and the employability team, such as the employability champions like myself, are all still running workshops and things to help you be more prepared. And the employability team that you know that are sat in the SoM that are normally sat in the SoM working from home at the moment, but they are available via phone, email, Zoom, any of those kind of things. So the emails, as I mentioned earlier, somplacements@swansea.ac.uk or somcareers@swansea.ac.uk. And you can book an appointment as normal. So obviously it won't be face-to-face, but over Zoom, phone, email, anything, and they'll be more than happy to help you out. Hope that helped.